Alright team, welcome to the next video in the Flexible Dieting 101 series, and I'm going to teach you guys how to use this tool right here so you're able to track your macros accurately, because this is the #1 way you're going to be able to do that. This is such an invaluable tool, and there's so many cool ways that you can use it that are easy. This thing is not as complicated as you think. So today I'm going to teach you all my tips and tricks I've learned over the past 6 years tracking my macros with this thing. And if you guys didn't know, this is a digital food scale. I don't even think I said it, but the link will be below to the exact one that I use. But make sure before we begin, give the video a thumbs up. We're trying to provide value. This Flexible Dieting 101 series is something that you guys have asked for so long, and we're gonna give it to you because we appreciate each and every one of you. And I know how much flexible dieting has changed my life, and I know how much it can change yours. So I wanna give you every opportunity to succeed, and it starts with this thing right here. So give the video a thumbs up, please subscribe, and let's get the video started. All right, so right now I'm gonna take you guys through all the features of your digital food scale. So whenever you get your food scale, almost all of them, well, I hope so, all of them are gonna have this power button. So all you're gonna do is press the power button, and it'll come on, and it'll be whatever unit that you have it on at that time. So you're gonna have your unit button right here, and so it's on milliliters. Press unit, it'll take you to ounces. Press unit, it'll take you to pounds and ounces. Press unit, it'll take you to fluid ounces, and it'll take you to grams. All right, so most scales will have grams and milliliters. Those are gonna be the name 2, and maybe ounces. Those are the ones you really wanna worry about. So we're gonna go back to grams. And so I'm gonna take you guys through how I weigh out certain things that are gonna be weighed in grams and some things that are gonna be weighed in milliliters. All right, so what you're gonna do is more times than not, you're putting something inside of something. So the beauty of a digital food scale is it's really, really easy. You're gonna put this on top. And so all it's telling you right now is that that bowl weighs 216 or 17 grams, okay? But what we really wanna do is weigh out some of these mini chocolate chips. So what we're gonna do to take this, the weight of the bowl, out of the equation, I'm gonna press this right here. Boom. You see how it just went to 0? Some people call it tar, some people call it tear. So now it's only gonna weigh what I put into the bowl. So if I wanted 15 grams, which is a serving size, I'm going to start to add them. You see that number starting to come up, starting to come up. So I went a little bit above, but if we really wanted to, and we're gonna be OCD about it, I mean, it is what it is. If we wanna hit our macros accurately, you can take out a little bit, and you see how it adjusts, and it goes to 15. So that is what a serving size, 15 grams of mini chocolate chips would be. What if I wanted to add some of these enlightened bean crisps to the bowl already with chocolate chips? So what I'm gonna do is I wanna add 1 serving, which is 28 grams. Okay, so I don't have to weigh this by saying what's 15 plus a serving size of 28 grams, making that 43. I don't have to try and do that. The beauty of this is if you have a bowl and you've already added something in there, this is relevant if you wanted to add your cereal and then add your milk on top and everything like this, same concept. Or if you're making a recipe, if you're making a cake, you add all the ingredients one after another, this is gonna be relevant for that. So what you do, you're gonna tar, tear, whatever you wanna call it, press that button. See how it goes to 0? So now I'm gonna add 28 grams. Go 1 more, boom. So 28, boom. It's that easy. It's that easy. And if I wanted to add another thing inside of there, I press tar, tear, boom, go right back to 0. All right, so now we're gonna weigh out an actual liquid. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your vessel of choice, put it on top of the scale. It shows that it weighs 249 grams. We're gonna tar it, tear it, boom. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna change the unit to milliliters. What I've noticed is grams and milliliters are pretty much synonymous when using a digital food scale. There's not much of a difference, I've noticed, but if it makes you feel better and you're measuring a liquid with milliliters, that's fine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and find one serving, which is 240 milliliters. Dang, close, close. So 243, 240, close enough. So you see, that's a serving size. It's that easy. So if I wanted to add more liquid to this, what would I do? Tar, tear, then add more liquid. So let's just say this is a new liquid I needed to add, and I needed to add another 240 milliliters. Just enough. So we know that this thing holds 2 cups, exactly. But yeah, so you see, that's really how it works. It's that, and I have no idea how I'm gonna get this back inside of there. But you know, you figure things out on. All right, so now PE Science is one of my sponsors, so bear with me. I'm just being completely honest. Most scoops are not accurate. So I need you guys to actually learn what a scoop and a serving size looks like of your favorite protein. So what we're gonna do is we've already tarred out our bowl on top of our scale, and we're going to take 1 scoop of our protein. I'll level that scoop out. So as you can see, most would say that is 1 scoop, okay? And so for PE Science, 1 scoop is 32.5 grams. So we can just call that 32. Let's see how accurate that is. $39 grams. And guys, this is consistent against any protein company. It's just it's a real thing because you can pack these. Sorry guys, this is a learning experience. This is why measuring with measuring cups and things like that are not as accurate, because you can like pack this thing tight. Or you can do a heaping scoop if you're really, really hungry. The scale doesn't lie. It doesn't lie whatsoever. So that's just a word of advice. And with any protein company, these are all not very accurate. And it's not their fault. It's not their fault. So just learning what that looks like is going to be a huge, this is the difference. This is 7 grams above what a serving size is. That's almost 0.25 of a serving size extra on top of the actual serving size. So that can add up over time. So be aware of that. So we currently do not have any meat in the house, but it's the same process weighing that out. So for example, for 1 ounce of meat, it's 28 grams. So you have 2 choices. You can weigh it out in grams if you want to be super precise, or you can weigh it out through the ounces on the scale, and you can use that option. But just know that if you want 2 ounces, it's 28 times 2, 56. If you want 3 ounces, 84, and so on. And remember, 16 ounces equals 1 pound. So I only advise using the actual ounces if you're doing something that's really high in ounces. So for example, if you're going above 8 ounces or something like that. But if you're gonna go below, I like to use the grams. And remember, the principles we use throughout here is the same. If you were to weigh something out with a plate, you would just tar it, tear it, whatever you want to call it, on top of the scale, and then add whatever you want on top. So say for example, you've made a meal and you have all the ingredients and you want to weigh out each and every one, you can literally put the plate on top of the scale, add all the ingredients on there, and boom, you just tar it, tear it, whatever you want to call it every single time, and then you're good to go. And it's really that simple, guys. Like anytime you're worried about using a food scale, it's usually unwarranted, or it's usually because you've never done it before. It's super easy, as you can see, and it's the sure track way of being accurate with your macros. So in the next video, I'm actually gonna show you guys how to use these metrics and plug them into your MyFitnessPal. So then you can take this accuracy, plug it in and you actually know what macros that you're actually taking in, and you can accurately track your macros. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. We try to provide as much value as possible, and just know that the scale is not scary, it is your friend, and it helps you reach your goals so much more quickly. So like I said before, please give the video a thumbs up. So in the first video of the series, we got so many comments about what you guys wanted to see in the series. So please just let me know below. Anything else that you want to see, just let me know, please, because the more we hear something, the more we're going to go in depth on it and cover that topic. So we just really appreciate you guys' feedback. This is for you guys. So if you have anything, I'm talking about anything, let me know below. And lastly, please do not forget to subscribe, because more of these videos are coming, and we're trying to make your life easier each and every day, one macro at a time. So thank you so much for watching. God bless. We'll see you guys in the next video.